Hola, hola, buena noche, bonne nuit, hola. Uy. Let me know as you come in. If the audio's good or what. Oh, 1 second, y'all. Hold on. Just let me know if the audio, if you hear the audio's good or what. Hola, Mimi. Is my audio good? Okay, thank you. Uh, how you doing this evening, Mimi? You working or you relaxing? Well, I know you don't work this late. Mm, just want to talk about something not exactly pertaining to the bum, but about the situation because these type of these people always made me sick since I was a child. Since I understood that there's women out there that really their self esteem is so low. Are you sipping? Enjoy your sipping. Next thing you know, they gonna be calling you an alcoholic. Maybe the drug. Maybe get an alcoholic. Yep. You can't even tell nobody you sipping no more. Hey, Golden. But yeah, I also wanted to let everyone know that Alex is good and safe because that guy was over there lying. He fell down the stairs. It's the way people could just say anything, like just come up with anything. Hey, Hassan, how you doing? But yeah, I wanted people to know that Alex is good. She has her phone. She still has her roof over her head. So that dude is lying. I don't and I don't understand why people lie when they know they can be proven to be a liar so easily. Yeah. Cause I was concerned about that, Mimi. When I heard that and I ain't hear from her like in a few hours, I'm like, if I don't hear from her, they family definitely ain't gonna like me because of the way he made it sound like she a grown woman. Like they took her phone and put her on punishment type. You understand? Like, what do you mean? She can't talk to nobody like she got a guardian or something. That's a grown woman. Hey Glossy. But yeah, she's good. She's doing her thing. Uh oh yeah, when I spoke to her guys, right? She has no she doesn't really have a problem with this being exposed because everything was exposed. It is what it is. But she has certain requests that I think is fair. Don't post her family obituary, anything with her dad or her grandmother. Is sensitive to her. She lost both of them this year. She also doesn't want the age thing. Like when you say, "Oh, you did something with a 14-year-old." She don't like hearing that. I guess it's triggering for her, so it's understandable. So everybody know how old she was and what happened. So you ain't gotta keep saying like when she was 14. I guess she doesn't like hearing that. And then lastly, she said she doesn't want to be referred to as his wife or ex-wife. She never lived her life as his wife. She never took his name. So she don't think it's fair to be called that. Even though the paperwork is there, it was not a consensual situation in a sense. So that's all she's asking. That's all she's really asking. Hey, Drea. Yeah, but you know, and it's funny because some people would say we man haters, right? But like I told you, I love men. I love my dad. I grew up around men. Men have always been the biggest influence in my life. My male friends, everybody. So growing up, you always worry about girls, like being protected. But even as I grow up, and when I started dating boys, you will realize that boys were just as much exposed to creeps just as much as girls, right? So they both owe equal protection. So in my childhood, I had a lot of male friends, and the female friends that did come in my circle and tell me things, it was like, oh, okay. And as a kid, I used to sit there and wonder. I used to ask God, like, why are bad things, especially by adults, allowed to happen to children? Why are children that didn't really get a chance to experience and understand what life is, why are their lives allowed to be tainted and just distorted and full and to gain so much trauma at a young age just by adults? That's the question I used to always ask God. Like, why does these things happen to children? And you know, and at first, like I said, you think you gotta be more protective over the girl child, but it's also boy children. But then now, when it comes to the adults, you want to go to the adults because you think adults will do the right thing, and you tell them things. I can't imagine me being a child and I go to my parents, either one of my parents, say such such this unto me, and they just sit there and you like supposed to sweep it under the rug or whatever, or just, oh, it'll be okay. Like, I never understood that. I don't understand how you could. That's your child, and they come into you because you don't even have to be related to me, and you could come tell me something that would piss me off, and it would make me want to seek action against the perpetrator, right? So I don't understand. Thank you. You sounded more rested. Thank you, Mimi. Yeah. So I can't imagine going because it don't even have to be family. Any child that used to come to me and tell me things, and I know it was wrong. I my I wasn't telling my peers like, oh man, we can't say nothing. I was a badass kid. I used to tell my friends, well, we could find poison, we could find grind up some glass. I was crazy. I was crazy. Listen, you want me to go under the car, snip the tires to that man car? Yes, that was me. Because I don't like adults like who temper with children. Let them grow up and be what it is. So I can't imagine as an adult a child coming and telling me those things, and it's just like, oh, okay. No, it's not okay. It's not something you just sit on. It's not something you just let somebody get away with. No, no, that's not how it's gonna work. So we got many options. I could take the petty way. I will post pictures of you. I will go to the printing machine, post pictures of you, and just put pedo under your name and tape all over the neighborhood. Like, that was me. That was the type of things I did as a kid, just from other kids telling me stuff that was going on in their homes, or even if they went over to another friend's house and they were scared to say something because they went over to that friend's house and a family member. I don't care who it is. I don't care. It could be my best friend's father, big brother. If he did something crazy, we gotta expose him. We gotta do something about it. Yeah. So, but I can't imagine your own family, the people that's supposed to love you and take care of you, protect you. Because yes, family is supposed to protect you. Yes, we have a justice system for a reason, But innately, we are creatures, and the first law of nature is self-preservation, right? You can't. I mean, I'm not to say be a vigilante. It's not in everybody, but everybody just can't think, oh, let's throw this at the police, right? Sometimes you gotta apply pressure to people. You gotta apply pressure to people regardless, and let them know, like, you are basically you are and you committed a crime. You committed a heinous act, right? If that makes sense. So there's so many ways to go about things when people do you wrong. I just don't understand the route of sweeping it under the rug. I really don't. It just, I don't know how you could process that and hold on to that. I don't understand that. It's like, okay, just let this dude get away with whatever, he or she, women too. Like I said, boys was getting violated by older girls too, and they boys that come to you thinking they, oh, I lost my V by an older chick. No, she took advantage of you, bro. I used to have to tell dudes that, like, they think, oh, I lost my V to this older lady. She started doing this and that to me. That lady nasty. That's what she is. That lady nasty. That wasn't supposed to be a good experience for you, bro. That's not a good experience. So it goes both ways, right? And then you'll have some, you know, back in those times too, like 80s, 90s. Even some people found out about it. You would see people would hype that child up. And the next thing you know, that little boy hypersexual. He all over the place because he was tainted. He was exposed too much, and he didn't get to process it naturally. So yes, innately, the first law of nature is self-preservation. Now you can't preserve yourself if you sweep something under the rug and you keep letting it happen. That's destroying you. That's destroying your mind, your body, everything. Because it's trauma, it's stress, and you holding it in. And stress is mental, but your mentals will control all your physical organs in your body. And I realized that too growing up, that a lot of kids that I know, like, that went through things young, they were sickly by the time we was like in our 20s because they went through a lot. And it was not many people who was advocating for them. They just had to be in it, stuck in their situations until they were legally of age to be on their own. And by the time they get to be on their own, instead of wanting to discover the world, their world is already dark. Their world is already dark, and people are dark to them because they don't know who to trust and what they've been through. But I don't understand the concept of somebody who really is like, let's put this under the rug. Like, I really, I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. Like, keep it under the rug. Like, what? That's what you do if you had to take out somebody and bury them somewhere. Like, that's when you sweep it under the rug. If you found the creep nigga and have you ever saw that movie? I read the book too, but you ever saw the movie Fried Green Tomatoes? And remember, the couple was like, they was friends, but back in those days, it was friends. You couldn't come out as really gay, but they really was a gay couple, a lesbian couple. And the local cop was like head of the Klansmen and stuff. And I forgot what he did in the movie, but in the restaurant they had, the black man was the chef in the back. And I don't know, they caught the cop one night. Bopped him in the head. He didn't wake up, whatever. He was gone. And yeah, The black guy cooked them up and served them to his fellow officers, to his fellow clan members. That's the type of sweep under the rug that you do. When you gotta take somebody out and make sure they never found. That's what you sweep under the rug. Feed you, yeah. Feed that nigga to his family. Tell him it's beef stew, and mashed potatoes. Here you go. Yeah, well, yeah. I'm a movie person. Yeah, especially my mom when I was younger. My mom used to make us read the book before the movie came out. Like when new movies coming out, and she knew there was a book. You wasn't really allowed to watch the movie until we read the book. Yep. But uh, yes, I'm just so perplexed by this whole sweep under the rug mentality with people, and like in some cases, I can understand why a woman would do it. Like, all right, for another example, right? Like dancehall queen. When dancehall queen, when I forgot the dude name, the dude all the money, but he was Uncle Larry. Was it Uncle Larry? Yeah, Larry. Larry was a hustler with money, flirt with women all over the place, but he was helping this lady, a street vendor, put her daughter in school and paying for her school. So I guess she got an age. He started being a creep towards her. And one day he finally made the move. Like he seen she had a boyfriend at school. He ain't like that. The old man got jealous. So I guess he conjured up a plan in his head, like, oh, I'm gonna go pick her up from school one day and take her to the mountains, his mansions, to make her, up in the country, see the view. And he made his move on her. And when she came home to tell her mom, like, oh, that's supposed to be my uncle, he made a move on me. She was like, oh, but he put you through school. I can't, I don't know what else to do. He put you through school. That type of pressure, even it's still not an excuse, but those type of situations where you sweep under the rug is like, damn. At least that's some pity there towards the person who wants to hide it, but there's no justification. Now, if you trying to sweep under stuff with a man who don't do nothing for you, who just out here destroying lives, and whether he goes to jail or not doesn't impact your life at the end of the day. Why you sweeping stuff under the rug? Why you want to protect men? Why you want to protect criminals? Like, why you want to protect deviants? Some of the lowest amongst mankind. Yeah, things are not what they used to be. I just had that talk with my husband last night. Because he's a little younger than me, so he got this he got this like um ambition and motivation for certain things in life. And I'm just like, I'm just happy to be here. I just want my peace. I mean, I done did all the I done lived a pretty good life very young. I grew up very fast, not in a bad way, but I still grew up very fast. So, I while his happiness is money, having all these businesses, everything, my happiness is just being in my house. I'm able to cook my food fresh out the garden or fresh out the ocean or whatever. That's my happiness. All I want is my boat and my horse. That's all I want. I don't want an extravagant. I don't want. I mean, I done bought so much. I done wore the jewelry. I done had all nice clothes all my life. I done did all of that. So, and even if I was to want to get in certain lane of things, like I told them, I just feel too old. I don't fit in. The world is not what the world was when I enjoyed the world. And it's not that I can't adapt. I don't have no problem adapting. I just don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to bring myself to adapt myself to fit into what's popular now. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'm okay. Yeah, I've did all that. I'm happy where I'm at. So even so when it comes to me having my peace of mind, that's always my main goal, my peace of mind. But now when if you hear about things going on like this and it hit close to you, I can still have my peace of mind. But it goes back to when I was always a child and thinking, asking God, like, why do adults harm children? Why are they allowed to harm children and destroy children? Always ask that. Always ask that question. So I don't understand why there's so much resistance when this situation is really not so complicated. It's just a pick me in a way and a habitual liar whose back is against the wall. Because the bigger picture is no matter how none of these adults feel about each other, this child should still have be able to have two parents. Still should able to know something about her mother, what she looked like, what she sound like, what she smell like. You know, something. And sister, she should know what it's like to sit outside and play with just what kind of attitude your sister have, what kind of interest they have, or what interest y'all share, or what's their great skills, or what intrigues you about your mother and your sisters. Because you're around one man all the time. Wait, what? Folks out here talking about Abs the bad father. I guess they miss every time he posted children doing sports. On the nerd. They say he a bad father. Abs? First of all, Abs' business is not out here. And yeah, when he do post his kids, they're traveling. He's with all his kids. Like, how is he a bad father? I don't understand that. And his children live with him. Like, and he take care of he got special needs. You know, like no offense to nobody with special needs children, but that's one of my biggest fears too. Is to have a special needs child. That's a prayer I used to have from young too. Like if I have children, and it's not because I'm scared of the world, like the of taking the task of being a parent. It's because I fear who will love my child once I if I leave the world before them. That's always been my biggest fear. So that takes some strength. Yeah, they just making up shit. And that idiot Cindy says something about why wait until now. Who cares? She wants to know who cares. If she wants to now, who cares? What the fuck that even mean? I don't know what the fuck that even mean. Why wait until now? I mean, when is it too late to want to have a relationship with your estranged child? What do you mean? Just like is that person a parent? You never no, you don't never forget about your child, no matter what time of day it is, no matter where in the world you are. You don't forget about your child. Why is Alex? Well, I mean, those are questions people would ask when they don't listen and get the full detail of what's going on. Like so many people have immature opinions about things because I mean not immature what is it called? Premature opinions about things because they're asking questions that already been answered. It's already been answered. And even if, let's say she waited until now, right? So what? It's still her child. She still never lost rights. It's still her child. What you mean? Why wait until now? If somebody is waiting, maybe it's a reason they have to wait. Nobody just waits because they stalling. Like I don't understand. I don't like. Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand what that's supposed to mean. Like, is that supposed to mean something impactful, or was she just trying to figure things out? I don't get it. So I don't really. I mean, like I said, I don't really care about no. Like I'm gonna say, I don't really care about these other people's opinions because to me, this is not content. But since I did want y'all to know. Like I said, yes, ignorance. That Alex is okay. Ain't nobody hiding her, taking her phone or kicked out of nowhere. She's okay. And she's doing what she have to do. I mean, at the end of the day, Charity could feel how she want. You understand? Like, I don't care about Charity, but I was concerned a little bit, like I said, because I didn't hear from Alex in a while. And when I heard them say that, I'm like, I hope Charity ain't applying pressure for them to put pressure on this grown woman. Like, as if they gonna take her phone and keep her quiet somewhere, tucked in a cabin somewhere where nobody could touch her or see her or hear from her again. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Because I definitely would have sent the FBI on all y'all for sure if I ain't hear from her. So yeah, it's she didn't know how to go about it because he never has a permanent place to stay, and he's been threatening them. I don't. He's been. Yeah, I see how he threatens everybody every time he gonna do this and do that. I've been waiting 2 years myself for this criminal background he had of me to post. So yeah, I don't know, but I know every woman is not like me. Like, you know, because I'm not. A nigga better threaten me. He better mean it. You understand? You better pull up. But when you don't pull up, you definitely not stopping me from doing what I want to do. So, and I'm not scared to face you if you do pull up. Because if you pull up, I'm gonna just get you out the way real quick, and then I'm gonna be able to get what I need to be done even easier. So I mean, Auntie could she could express all the grievances she want, and she could try to mind fuck her all she want, but clearly she's 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 her own woman. She's mentally capable of doing what she gotta do, what she is doing. And you telling her about YouTube and money, it sound like you jealous because you saw her get cash apps because nobody bribed her or paid her. Oh, I forgot because I went live on a whim, but I did start my stream, y'all. But I'm not gonna be here long anyway. I just don't understand the sweeping things under the rug. Like, I really don't. I just don't. And I don't know. See, I don't know. I never heard anything in my family to that extent of anything being swept under the rug in some foul play. So I don't know if any of my elders went through that because I never heard anything of such or any rumors about anything of such. But I know with me, when I grew up and I started learning that kids go through crazy things, and because I've had a couple of group homes up on my block with kids rotate in and out these group homes or foster parents, and you start learning things about what goes on in other people's houses, and it's just like, no, that's not all right. It's just not all right. Yeah, he had to beg Alex. Yeah, Alex had for nothing. That's what I'm saying. Like, and she's listening to this man relate this, and the crazy part is you're listening to a dude who don't respect you. He never respected you, clearly, and you're still whatever he's telling you, you dumping that on your own niece still to this day. And she's a grown woman. And you still dumping whatever he put into your head on her? And she the one that had to push out 4 babies from him? What an auntie that is. No lie. That auntie would got these hands and these feet. Cause yeah, auntie would have had to get these hands and these feet. Cause who you talking to when that man got my child? Who you talking to? Auntie would have been dragged across the whole South Coast to Palm Coast or whatever I had to do. But auntie, mind your fucking business if you ain't helping. Simple as that. Don't tell me nothing he said if he ain't talking about, being cordial and let's come to an agreement about this child so I can have a relationship with my child. That's it. That's all. He trying to make it about damn child support. She not crying over the child support. She crying over because she don't have access to her child. Don't know what's going on with her own child. And even when men pay child support, right? Don't they have rights to that child that they're paying child support to? They have rights to see their child. She never lost her rights. She can't even see where her money was going. She can't see nothing. She don't know nothing. She don't know anything about the little girl. Why now? Because now or never. What do you mean? Tomorrow's never promised. Like in VQ chat earlier, everything doesn't happen when you want it to happen. And I've learned that a long time ago. That's why when people be sweating, I don't sweat. I just be like, it is what it is. It's gonna happen. But like me, when I have a feeling that something is going the right way and it's gonna happen, I know the outcome is gonna happen. So I just wait for it to happen. Some people call that faith or whatever, patience. That's whatever you want to. That's what it is. However you want to look at it. She, the point is, she shouldn't need visitation because she never lost her rights. She shouldn't need visitation if she haven't lost her rights. It should be a custody thing. Even though he's not a viable person to share custody with, but she has to spend time with her mom also. But yeah, I just don't because I've heard stories people be on their deathbeds with secrets and stuff like that. I don't know if I could keep a secret like those. I keep a lot of people's secrets, but you can't tell me no secret like that and expect me to keep it. So I'm just glad nobody ever tried to. I've had friends who came at me like, "Yeah, I want to tell you something." Excuse me. But if you tell me somebody violating in your house, I can't keep that a secret. Nah, girl, what happened? What your uncle did something to you? I bet he going to sleep. We gonna figure out a plan. I'm telling you, I used to listen. We gonna get some. We going to the Chinese people. They got the non-smelling, non-tasting liquid poisons and all that. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm gonna tell everybody, like our friends, but we gonna make something happen. And if we can't get it, then yeah, if you got enough evidence, we can easily tell the police or we could tell a counselor. Cause a lot of times I was in a lot of programs. I was in a Boys and Girls Club. I was in Big Apple YMCA. So I was around a lot of kids all over the city. Yeah, she can go then. No, it's okay, VQ. Question is still valid. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it. It's just so much you can't. Sometimes things a little misconstrued. It's a lot, y'all. I'm telling y'all. That's why when Ken first said it, And then I was speaking of, and it's crazy because I told her myself like I was reaching out to schedule a time to talk to her, but she just was talking like she said I want to talk. Like as soon as I reached out to her, the first thing she said was like that nigga is a deadbeat, like abusive, cokehead, all this other stuff. I was like, whoa! I just asked her a question. I want to make I was trying to approach it slowly. She came with it full force, like yeah, that nigga this and this and this. Now he did this to me. Boop, 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 boop. I'm like, okay, all right, yeah. And that's what she said. That's all she kept saying. She said, I just want to tell my story. I just want to tell my story. That's all she was concerned about was telling my story. Yeah. So there was, I don't know what they getting is. I guess because it's YouTube, they see me post her little thing. I don't know if money is the motivation for Auntie being jealous and trying to pressure her to shut up, but that's corny, bro. That's so corny, bro. Like that's some like that will that's that pull up shit right there. Like stop playing with me for real. Like stop playing with me because at the end of the day, you got to raise your child. Your children get to see you all the time whenever they want to. This bitch has 11 years of missing of emptiness, not knowing anything about her daughter. 11 years of void, and you know how many changes go through a child in all that time. That's so that you go through the most changes when you're a child in life. So fast. Every phase is fast and short. So if he cared so much, like how he was saying, oh, she don't reach out to her, she don't do nothing for my child, she don't do nothing. Well, she wants to do something now. So what's the issue? She wants to do something now. What's the issue? Yeah, and she has her village. That's why I don't know. Y'all believe him, but her family is not against her. Her family is not against her. It's just basically charity, trying to cover for him. That's it. She's corny. I ain't even gonna lie. Like if I ever float up, I might have to pop up for her on site, bro. Dead ass, cause she irking my nerves so bad, bro. I'm gonna if I ever see her, I'm gonna have to pop off on her. I swear to God, I might have to. But she just irked me to my core, like that's serious. She she just doing too much. You want to sweep it under your dirty ass rug for what? It's all been exposed, and the whole the whatever happened is not even the main subject. It is what it is. Everybody see what it is. The point is now can Alex have a chance to know her child, be around her child because you brought that man into your life and let him spoil your family bloodline. That's on you. You gotta live with that. I mean, you can't cover up the failure. The failure is there. The failure is there already. The failure is there. It has brought in whole lives out of it. It's on black and white, white and black, blue and white. It's on encrypted websites. It's all over the place. The failure that she has impacted on our little girl is, I mean, on her as a young girl is all over the place. It's obvious. That I mean, there's nothing you could do about that now. Now is all right. Can this man sit still long enough and become civil enough to say, let's arrange it? You claim she didn't care about her, but clearly she cared about her. So and she's stable enough to provide for her. So what's the issue now? What is the issue? Because it should be all adults in the situation should be advocating for what's in the best interest of the little girl. Not, I don't care who slept with who did what at this point. We all know who slept with who did what at this point. Me too. I was thinking that too. Yeah. Like what type of you married with a whole new man and you trying to protect your ex husband from a situation he got going on with with your niece, and your children is not involved. So why are you trying to cover for him? Your children grown already. You got a new husband and all that, and you trying to like that's why I don't understand that. It don't make sense to me. It don't make sense to me. I never met a woman like her in my life. Like, and no shade to nobody, but I'm very familiar with Florida. I've been in back and forth basically my whole life. Like, and I lived in Florida for a long time. There's a lot of people in Florida with like a little slow trait in their bloodline. You understand? Like they got a little slowness. Like I don't know how to explain it, but they're a little slow. What about best childhood friends like that? He from Ocala. It's like they sound like 1880 slow. I don't know if y'all know what I'm talking about. Like they not dunce, like fully dunce, but they're a little slow. I don't know. I don't know. Cause my friend was like that growing up, and he used to always say, "Oh, I want to be small like you." And his mom put him in special ed, but I felt like he wanted to learn. He was motivated, and even I knew about IEPs at that age. And I'm like, your mom could get you an IEP instead of throwing you in special ed. You could be in one of the other classes. It's not as smart as ours, but they have different levels of regular classes too. But she just wanted those SSI checks she was getting for him. No, not. I mean, MGO, not exactly. It's just like some of them just have like it's just slow. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to really explain it. Like they talk slow, they think slow, like they process a little delayed slow, but they're not fully done, so they're not dumb. I don't know. I can't explain it. But yeah, my friend Mickey, he knew he was kind of slow, but he was willing to put in the work for himself. And he wanted me to teach him French. He's family. I mean, glossy, get it? Yeah. When chapter is missing, she probably and I bet you she ain't say nothing to him too about like. I mean, that's his son too. But at the end of the day, you don't fight your son like a grown man. Like especially he ain't do nothing to violate you. What are you doing that for? Cause yeah, now, if you want to treat my son like that, I got brothers and I got all that. Like I don't care how old my son is. If I know my son is soft, he not a fighter, and you out here fighting my grown son and being on him for your own little abusive pleasure and your abusive to fuel your feed your need for abusive a source of abuse or whatever. I don't whatever. Listen, whatever. He abusive, and yeah, you would have still had to get this work too. Yeah, you. Yeah, I have glossy. Me too. I got family members like that too. They from South Carolina side. Yeah, and we call them the slow line in the family. Like we like, yeah, you because they all got the same last name, so we say their last name. Like, yeah, the McBrides. The McBrides is just slow. Yeah. Oh, speaking of McBrides and slow, right? I got a cousin too who was creepy and he was slow. And I realized this young too that a lot of not so intelligent men, they are creepy. They are sexual deviants, right? Hey, warrior. Yep, MGL, you're absolutely right. But yeah, my cousin, he's delayed, right? And even when I was young, I remember I don't know if y'all remember those Hess trucks, those toy Hess trucks, those green and yellow Hess trucks. I'm probably a little much older than y'all, but um they had like tow truck. No, they're not tow trucks, but they was trucks, like figures toy versions of like trucks, like Mack trucks or whatever. And they could pick up stuff. You could put toys in the back of them or whatever. So I was playing. I remember we playing how to go see, and this I was, I used to be putting. I like to hide by myself. Some people share hiding spots. Don't come in my hiding spot. It's my hiding spot. So I ran in the bathroom, but I didn't want to make it obvious, so I left the door open, but I turned off the light, and I hid behind a shower curtain, but I didn't pull a shower clothes because that's obvious too. Yeah, I think it was green and white on green and yellow. Oh, green, white. I don't remember it. I remember Hess. I remember the commercial. Cause Hess trucks, his here, something, something, whatever. But yeah, anyway, my cousin came. So I'm standing in the corner of the shower trying to hide that little curtain, and I see him come in the bathroom like about to come shave. And I know he saw me in there. Like, you just saw me blow to him, my guy. Like, and my cousin still counted. So he saw me, like, he was right behind me when I went in there. So I'm like, I don't even like him because he always gave me bad vibes. I never liked the dude. I just never liked these people. I never liked him. So I go in the bathroom. So he just comes straight in the bathroom, like, he about to shave. And he come, man, put stuff on the table, on the sink, and close the door. So I'm looking at her like, dude, I know you just saw. I said, well, that helped me. I thought he was gonna stand there and shave at first. I'm like, he helped me. Like, he closed the door, he came in and shaved, and they definitely not gonna come in here. Then nigga started being creepy. He like, oh, you in the shower? Oh, what you doing? I'm like, nigga, I'm hiding. What the fuck you mean? Like, stop talking to me. Now you gonna blow up my spot. So he's like, oh, you hiding? So he turned off the light. But he tried to come in the shower with me. Like, as soon as he came in the tub, and there was a toy right in front of the bathroom door. I went, boop 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 boop. Boop. The head struck. I would beat that. He got a big head too, so he looked like Martin when mine got swollen. Yo, I beat him up so bad, so quick, cause I just knew if I stood there, it was over for me. I'm like, yeah, I knew he was being creepy. I had to bust him upside his head with a truck. And you know what he did? So I was already mad now. So I went to my other cousin room, sitting on the bed, like, I'm not playing no more. Like, I don't even want to play no more. So my cousin, she like, why you want? I'm like, I don't want to play no more. Like, cause this stupid nigga, he getting on my nerves. Like, I didn't really express what happened, but I'm just like, I'm upset. Like, yeah, I don't, and I never liked him. So I'm like, why is he playing me? I don't talk to him. I don't say nothing to him. I don't like him, bro. So yeah, that was that. And mind you, my cousin that I was talking to there, that's actually like, that's my cousin, like her grandmother, that's her grandmother house. So, long story short, as we grew up, right? Because I remember she told me something too. She told me something awkward, but I didn't really catch it until years later. And I said, oh, she was telling me something. So now as we got older, I guess she revealed, like, because that's her uncle, the slow dude. She basically was like, I guess something happened with the family, and me and this cousin don't get along for nothing. This girl cousin, I don't know. Me and her never got along. She act like I don't. She jealous of me because I'm light skinned. I don't know why, because she's not dark. But anyway, that's a whole nother issue. But I stood up for her because she must have told them that he was touching when he was younger. So I was like, so my other cousin, who I'm close to, little brother of the creep, I'm telling them like, nah, she's right. I believe you. I said because she told me something before, and he tried me before. So this girl is always over there. That's her grandmother house. Always, that's her grandmother house. I only go over there because we used to have like rotate feasts at family members' house for the holidays. So that year, Thanksgiving and Christmas and it was another holiday we did at that cousin house. That's the only reason I went over there, because he was so mad at me. He told my mother I was back there bringing toys and throwing toys, and I hit him in the head with it. Like, nah, you should. If I would have known, like, I didn't catch on. He told my mother that, because I didn't even get to tell my mother what happened either. Because he just ruined my whole night because I didn't like him, and he tried me. And yeah, so you know what I did too? He used to have these protein shakes, and with the protein shakes, I was taking you know what you gonna call it, we had firecrackers back then, like fireworks, like the Roman candles, because like around that time we used to play fireworks for New Year's. I was taking out mad firework powder, and putting in all his his protein drinks. So I was emptying mad fireworks. I was emptying out the gunpowder. I think it's gunpowder, right? Whatever that powder is inside the fireworks. Yeah, I put in all his drinks. I put in all his protein drinks that he used to drink. His protein powders. Like, boy, stop playing with me. So yeah, I had to creep in my family too. I had to expose, and I exposed them on Facebook, y'all. So nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. His mother was injured during her pregnancy with him, which caused brain damage. I hear that, MGO. I don't know. It looked like my comments stopped. Or did my phone freeze? No, my time is still going. He was drinking dynamite. I don't know. He was drinking something. Is my camera glitching? No. No, why you ask that? No. I mean, I look homely. I got a bonnet, if you call it a bonnet, or a dread cap on, black t-shirt. I don't care. But my camera, it didn't look like, I didn't see it glitching. But yeah, nobody's safe. So even with that, like, I don't, I don't understand the sweeping under the rug thing. Like, I don't understand that concept for nobody. Even worse, family. Like, how you not wanna, you know, get justice for what happened to your family? Like, I don't care. Like, if you smack somebody in my family, we come to smack you back. Now, if you violate them, yeah, we definitely come to violate. So I don't understand that mentality. Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, that's all I was wondering, y'all. Man, that's sickening. Like, those type of bitches, I really want to beat up in real life. Like, how dare you? How dare you try to shut another grown woman up when this involves her being reunited with her own child? No, bad enough. You ain't do nothing for her back then. So why you got so much to say now? You got so much to say now. You got so much input, but you ain't have no input before. I mean, you probably had input before, but you clearly wasn't standing on it because I guarantee you, no female in no younger female in my family would have had, let alone double what I had with my husband. Not even one though. Not even one. It wouldn't even got there. It wouldn't have got there to one. He wouldn't have made it to make one baby with with anybody in my family. Once I found out what was going on, are you crazy? He doubled up on her and what he gave you. So I definitely believe her when she say that he didn't really like her. He talked about the way she dressed and said she acted like an old lady. Cause he said the same thing about VQ. He said the same thing about VQ, or she dressed like a Haitian and this and this and that. Like, nigga, do you see yourself? And you're obsessed with other people's youth. You're like a vampire. You just want to take from them, take all the good out of them, out of the young. It's not going to make you young. You don't pass over as anybody young. And I can tell me you was young, you didn't get girls, bro. You didn't get girls. He had some stupid story talking about people nerves, because just because you're intelligent don't mean you're a nerd, you dingbat. That's how I know you didn't go to school. You definitely wasn't bullying no nerds, because I don't even believe you was in the school building. I don't see your mother dropping you in a school building at all. The way you talk, type, and act. So you ain't get to grow up normal with other kids. So now you think you give off being young, because he always swear he's young. He give off young vibes. No, you're a creep. You're a creep. You don't want to be a grown man. You scared to be a grown man. But you're a grown man, bro. You're a grown man. You just face it. Whatever you missed out in your childhood is missed. It's gone. You can't do nothing about it. And you can't make other people pay for what your life was like. He's definitely a dingbat. Yo, yeah, he wants a little girl. He wants a little girl, and it's just sickening because I think that if maybe 2 more years, 2 to 3 more years, if nobody knew that there was a mother out there that wanted this child, she already mentally there. She probably already mentally there. He mentally prepared her, but physically, yeah, physically he could have 3 years from now, he probably felt like, oh, she's ready for me. He was coming for. He is a wave. He's a waste of breath. Like one thing I liked about what DeSantis did with Florida, what he did with ex offenders, life in them. Yeah, life them. Cause I don't understand. Like I watch a lot of parole things and court cases and stuff, and some of these I be wondering, like, are these judges and DAs, like, do they not care, or are they in on some type of certain ring they self that they just get these slaps on the hands to these perverts? I would never give a pervert probation or parole. You got to do flat time. You got to do flat time. Probation or parole, and you out here playing with children? You crazy? Shit, if you could put them all in the chair, that would be easier. Or just do like Louisiana do, Angola. Put them black on them working on that plantation. Now you back to slavery until you take your last breath. It is very weird. It's very weird because he talks about cartoons and he says stupid stuff like you look like you got rabbit teeth and rabbit ears and just like what? This nigga 50 years old. Let me see. Boy bye, boy bye. Do I have it on all messages? Let me see. I don't even know what I had it on. Oh yeah, what boy bye? Yeah, then he giggles. Then if it's not cartoons, now he's picturing the scene of a gangster movie, and now he a gangster in the movie. All of a sudden, like nigga, you be saying movie scenes, and that's not your life. Like we all saw that movie, nigga. That's not you. You wrote a paragraph. What the hell? I ain't see no paragraph. Crazy copper and gangster golden. I don't see no paragraph by you. Like, yeah, like he had nothing to tell people that look at his record. Like his record is intimidating. Hey, Queen Spirit. No, your record just shows you're a creep. Like, what do you mean? Your record shows us you're a creep, you're abusive, and you do drugs, and you're a bum. That's exactly what your record depicts. Just like your brother, you were trying to say Golden should worry about. I don't know if it's the same brother, but just because your brother is out here kidnapping women, like holding them hostage inside of a house, and he out here stealing from video shoots and taking police on police chase. Like I don't know where is he from to think that's like real gangster shit. That's bum nigga shit. What do you like? What do you mean? I don't understand. I don't. What? Why you think those references are good references? References to think that y'all supposed to be depicted as some type of gangsters. Are you stupid? That's nigga shit. That's pookie shit. He said he loved Alex, but all of a sudden she's ugly. Yeah, right before she showed herself. I love my baby mother. That's the same time he claimed he was talking to her and all this other stuff. But yeah, nobody's scared of your little your degenerate self or your pookie brother. Like that's not like, I don't. You're a joke, bro. Like he gotta be Riri to really think he comes off as something scary or gangster. Like that shit is just crazy to me. Because like I said, I always thought the nigga was gay from day one. Like I always thought he was gay. I knew he was slow, but I thought he was gay. And it's like you're not intimidating. You're just a typical DL Pookie. That's it. Talking about man haters. Man haters. Only if you know how much I love men, boy. Good men. I don't like dudes like you. You know. I like men, good looking men, intelligent men, men know that, good looking men. That for one. Let's just keep that for you're like that nigga is like the ugliest nigga I ever seen in my life. Like I'm not even exaggerating just because I don't like him. It's because I feel like he really is like the ugliest dude. And the fact that you so hideous in physical features and the way you are, it's like what? Like pick a struggle. Yes, baby, I swear. I swear. That's all like only if you do. Oh, only if I love dudes. Sometimes I feel like I don't know how to pick one. I never want to pick one. It'd be like, damn, I gotta pick one. You know, I just like men, baby. And most of my males, his friends, I know how to keep that relationship. Like I know if I have feelings somebody or smash somebody, that's not my friend. I know how to separate a man that I'm friendly with from a man that I hooked up with or I dated. Is that's two different lanes. I don't mix the two. I never been. I'm not one of them bros that if I say, "Oh yeah, that's my bro, that's my homie," and I smashed them or I know we did something, I would never do that. I think that's disgusting. I think that's disrespectful. Because first of all, don't call me sis or nothing if we did something. That's just weird to me. Like that's weird. I don't do my friends. Like that's weird. Borderline 3 or 4 had red eye bothered. Why you say that? Yes, right, MGO. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like they got parts I like. I like a man body. I like the chest. Like I like a man to be a man. Like I like a man. Like you know, when they make life easy for you, you make life easy for them. Everything be easy. I like men with fresh haircuts and fresh lineups. I like when a man smell like a man, like some Jean Paul Gaultier or some what's that called? That other one I like. Um, Dang, I can't remember the name right now. There's a few. I love colognes, but yeah, I like men. I like seeing men work. Like that's a turn on. When you see a man like building something or fixing something, just being manly. Fixing a car, building a shed. That's sexy to me. Fishing, hunting, seeing that on men. That's what make men appealing to me. That's sexy. Seeing a man work and sweat, like that's sexy to me. She said, "Red out the celebrity." Was telling his 10 people that you said that you're a borderline 3 or 4. He pretends to be nice, supportive, and loving, so women overlook it and still give him a chance. Yeah, exactly, MGO. That's why I be telling women. Like, I had a friend who used to date only ugly guys on purpose because she felt they want to break their heart. I said, girl, you in for a rude awakening because once you give an ugly nigga some attention, they don't care because you already gave them your attention. So now they gonna treat you like you know they can still treat you like how a good looking man could think he could treat you. Yeah, I like men who do manly things. Like that's always been sexy to me. Like that's how men win my heart. That's how you win my heart. When I see you working, like, oh, I see you, daddy. I see you out there putting in some work and making shit happen. Like, that's what I like. That's the type of men I like. If I need something around the house done, they can fix it, repair it, get it done. That's the type of man I like. I can sit back on my couch and I can watch my man fix the kitchen, bring up the new refrigerator, put it together, put in a new stove, and that's just sexy to me. That's what's sexy to me. Anyway, no, I'm not laughing at that again. No, sir, because that's too crazy. Yes, I like my men. I like strong back man. I don't like men who cry, yell, lie, steal. I don't like no pissy man. Like, and that's what he is. He's a pissy man too. Like, he loves to play the victim. Oh, it's me. Oh, it's me, and comparing himself to other people. But if it was that person, if it was that person, like, what are you two? Ew. There's nothing manly about him. Like, but his only thing manly is his fucking genetics. That's it. But his being is not manly. Child, that insurance thing got me like that shit was so new and crazy to me. Yeah, I don't know. And well, I don't want to tell my business, but yeah, my love life is I'm like in a little love triangle. It's crazy. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Like, should I just say, yo, let me be polyandrous. Let me have two husbands and y'all both be okay with it. I don't know what to do. Yes, yo, like why Vaughn get this? That's what I said. Nigga, why don't you go tell Marcus your story then? Since you always want somebody to feel sorry for you, go tell your story and go get some donations. Oh, cause Vaughn this and Vaughn that, and it's funny because I said, yeah, with you. When Marcus told him he got light skin privilege, I said he definitely got pretty light skin privilege over that nigga, because he make it hard for himself. It's like you're unattractive and you have unattractive traits and an unattractive mouth. So you mess up yourself all the way around. I don't know, child. You know, next thing you know, Brian gonna call me adulterer too, cause he asked me that. Oh, you an adulterer? Like, all right, if I calling me an adulterer, you're not condemning me. For one, I'm not part of your church. You're not my pastor. Like, pointing a finger at me and say you're an adulterer is not gonna shame me or do anything to me, bro. Like, you're an adulterer. What the fuck? Is you my pastor? You my pastor? You pay my bills? The fuck? Talking about somebody an adulterer. What that got to do with you? You ain't God. You is not God. Talking about adulterer. Like, that shit is funny to me. Like, boy, please. All of a sudden, adultery is a problem. But if a hoe want to be a hoe in the street, that's okay. She keeping it real. So what if I just keep it real? My two men, they know about each other. What that got to do with you? What that got to do with you? So, you know, the fuck. One thing about me, I do what I want, and that's what my daddy told my father too. Like, listen, especially like if I'm real certain about something and I say that's what it's gonna be, I am not changing my mind. That's what it's gonna be. I may tell my boyfriends, like, especially when I used to have an attitude. Oh, don't say nothing to her. Just leave her alone. You know how she get. Just don't say nothing to her. Yeah, don't say nothing to me. Leave me alone. Don't argue with me. Even my daddy would tell a nigga, quick on her. Don't even argue with her. Don't argue with her. Just let her calm down. That's right. Thank you, daddy. Cause I don't like no arguing ass dude. I'm hot, but I'm about to end the live, y'all. Sorry, I gotta go. I'll probably go back live probably about if people up about 1 o'clock maybe. But I gotta go do a tour at work and make sure my patients and I gotta do my 12 o'clock rounds. I'm on the clock, y'all, but I'm home. So, but somebody's doing something for me at work, covering for me at work. So I'm gonna just go in. I was supposed to go in at 9, but I ain't going. I'm gonna go in a little while. But I appreciate y'all. Y'all probably be asleep, but I will probably try to go back live, just talk some more about 1 o'clock, 1:30 if y'all up. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good night. You might go live, Mimi? Well, I'm gonna be looking. I'll be looking out for it. Thank you. Have a good night, y'all. Take care.